DC, look who's the new bad guy. Me.
How are you going to explain this to Miss Brittany? How in the world are you going to do it? I mean, I don't understand. It's going to be a fun conversation. I wish I could be a fly on the wall.
Daniel, I'm going to simply tell her, Pharaoh's wrestling coach, Daniel Cormier, asked him to open the show with the following line and told him he would have to do push-ups if he didn't. And out of respect to his coach, he did. See, that's the one thing about bad guys you have to understand. Bad guys lie a lot.
Rampage has turned his attention to Chael Sonnen.
Well, what do you think happened with Chael? Why he lost?
He sucked. I can't stand that boy. Chael.
And in the spirit of equal time, the desk is yours.
Well, listen, Todd, to keep it professional, Rampage has one fight left, and it's not against me. Now, had you asked me in the streets, in my kingdom, amongst my people, while I'm not wearing the suit, I don't have the earpiece, and I'm in my sponsor's t-shirt, my answer might have been different. I'd have probably said, hey, Rampage, why don't you stick to violating female reporters, making box office disasters, and driving the wrong way down the freeway where you're jacked up on Mountain Dew because you, Paige, are not on my level. But you didn't ask me outside, you asked me inside, so let's keep it professional. I don't want to get that message out there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thing of beauty.
What did you see when you watched that fight?
Look, Floyd needs to keep doing what he's doing, which is fighting complete tomato cans who we've never heard of before. I've never seen anybody in the history of America get so rich and so famous out of having complete wimps throwing punch at their faces. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, it's happened before. What about Rihanna? Shame on you. Blasphemous. I will not stand for that.
Chael, what is that sitting in front of you, and when did you win that?
Well, for those of you that can't see, this is the World Championship title, of which I took from Anderson Silva.
You can get them on eBay for about $29.
You're looking at the reflection of perfection, the one that gets all your attention. You're looking at the man with the biggest arms, the man with the greatest charm, and the man in Chicago to do a lot of harm to a guy 3 doors down. What you gonna do when you know who? How you gonna deal with the man of steel? And how will you react to Sonnen's attack? Tune in on the 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will find out who the real world champion is. Excuse me. Could you imagine the excitement that Fedor must have right now? Could you imagine how bad he wants to reach out and touch the largest arm in Westland, Oregon that is sitting right next to him? Instead, people keep going to Wanderlei Silva. You want to hear from Wanderlei Silva? You want to know how you could get as much tantalizing conversation from something as Wanderlei Silva? Just talk to my shoe. Just ask the shoe.
Chael, the American-based Sonnen. Chael, how did that fight go for you?
God made 6 billion men, and none of them are as tough as Chael Sonnen, Frank Mir, and Fedor Emelianenko. Boys, neither one of you is the best, but one of you is next.
I gotta know, if you get a chance, which one do you want to fight?
Because it's your first day on the job, Chael will stick around, John. I have no preference. I got the biggest arms, I got the greatest charm, and I do all the harm. 1-on-1, 2-on-1, or 5-on-1. I'll make them all need 9-1-1.
Chael Sonnen, it's good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
What was your reaction when you heard the Silva quotes that he was going to break all of your teeth and that you weren't going to be able to walk from the octagon?
Well, that's like the big threat in Brazil. You know, we're going to send you to the dentist. He's not the first Brazilian to tell me that. The only resentment and confusion I have is the implication like they've got dentists on every other block in Brazil. You know, there's something wrong with your tooth in Brazil. Some guy, some witch doctor waves a fish bone in front of your face and hopes your mouth feels better. There's this dirtbag named Anderson Silva. I was in Las Vegas when the Nogueira brothers first touched down in America. There was a bus this is a true story. There was a bus that pulled up to a red light, and Little Nog tried to feed it a carrot while Big Nog was petting it. He thought it was a horse. This really happened. Do you believe me that happened?
Not really.
He tried to feed a bus a carrot, and now you're telling me that country has computers? I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Why do you keep insulting all of Brazil? I saw where you said that while you were talking with your friends about American ingenuity, Brazilians were playing with mud. Why do you keep doing that?
I didn't know that was an insult. I was just stating a matter of fact, as you put it earlier.
Will you be in Brazil with Yushin when he fights Anderson?
Do you remember when I said he fed the bus a carrot?
I do.
Were you even listening? Is this thing on? Is this on? And then the other one was petting the bus, saying, "Whoa, big fella." He thought it was a horse. And now you're telling me they have computers in Brazil? That's crazy to me. What was your question? When Anderson Silva walks into a room, you could hear a rat piss on cotton.
You were guilty of money laundering.
Allegedly.
You told me.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Definitely.
Definitely.
What did I say? Allegedly? No, that's right.
I say the name Anderson Silva. First thing that comes to mind is what?
Fraud. Phony. Third thing that comes to mind. Paint your face up like Mike Tyson, gain 100 pounds, sit in the second row, and talk about when you meant something to the world because your time has passed. Welcome to 2000 and Chael.
Thanks for bringing it up. We fought for 5 rounds. He gets a submission in the 5th. Now, I didn't understand the rules. I thought if you tapped, you lost that round. So I won the first 4, and then he's going to win the 5th, and we're going to go to the judges. It turns out I got to plead ignorance, but now I know.
Wait, how did you not know?
Oh, you did know that?
What do you say to the critic who says, well, Sonnen's just a big mouth who was in that fight the first time with Silva because his testosterone levels were 4 times higher than they should have been?
I would say hello.
Unethical, unnatural, and uninformed. Soy will give you boobs, people, and don't try it. Listen, being a vegan is an excuse to be a snob. Present company excluded. Now, this is a...
Is there anything else you'd like to tell America at this point?
No, other than the fight is Saturday. Did we mention that? The best fighters in the world fight on pay-per-view. I don't find title fights. Title fights find me. I don't look for main events. Main events look for me. I'm the most interesting man in the world. I'm the reason Waldo is hiding.
Elevated testosterone for the normal man, for the normal, was 0.6. I was 0.7.
Oh, I thought it was 4 times.
No, I told them to retest that. I said, you must have caught me on a low day. There's no way I'm only 1/10 higher than the average man. Look at me. I got the biggest arms, the greatest charm, and I do the most harm. And on July 7th, there is going to be a new sheriff in town, 185 perfectly woven pounds. And you're looking at him, Harvey. And you got him on the show, by the way. And I felt, this is real hair, everybody. I felt this before the show. That's how it goes down. I can walk on the sun. I wouldn't even melt. I can take the Golden Gate Bridge and put it on as my championship belt.
Oddly enough.
Do you have to hate your opponents to win?
Can I touch your hair? Can I feel? I love your hair, by the way.
Random.
That has never happened before? Because everybody that's
on
sitting in
live
this
TV
chair
now.
is thinking it, I can assure you. That's real hair, people, and it's very soft, I might add. What is the question? Man, I'm from the mean streets of Westland, Oregon. You got to look over your back. You don't know what it's like out there. I'll tell you about it someday, but it's rough.
I just imagine it being a lot of ducks.
A lot of ducks? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this where I was that your attempt at humor? I'm sorry. I would have played a lot. I didn't know that. Was that ha, ducks.
Well, are you going to give? What are you trying to accomplish when you say that you're going to slap Silva's manager and that you're going to slap Silva's wife's on the ass if she doesn't make you a steak medium rare just the way you like it?
You know, you're the second person to ask me that, and I never said it. You'll never find that quote anywhere. You'll never replay it. It simply didn't happen.
You tell Anderson Silva I'm coming over, I'm kicking his back door, and I'm patting his old lady on the ass, and I'm telling her to make me a steak medium rare just how I like it.
What? I saw it last night. What are you talking about? I saw it with my own eyes.
I'm not kidding in any fashion. That absolutely didn't happen. You absolutely didn't see it. And if you did, then simply bring it up right now. I mean, prove to the world. Well, you can laugh all you want. I mean, that's always your go-to when I trump you, before you go and edit it, when I make you look stupid like an amateur, which is what you just were. You just gave a quote that didn't happen. Now you're sticking by your guns, claiming it happened. I'm challenging you to play it, and your response is to simply laugh.
I don't have a video in front of me.
Well, it was a long time ago. I mean, after all, it was last night.
It was last night I saw it.
No, I mean, that was a long time. Who could expect you to recall something that happened as far ago as last night?
I recall you saying it. Clearly, you said it. Why would I make that up exactly? Why?
I just think you're probably incompetent. I didn't say it. I absolutely didn't. And when you pull the footage, you'll see that I didn't, and then you'll go, well, but it was close.
All right.
Well, that's not how it works. You're an alleged reporter. You just absolutely lied about a quote. You're still continuing to lie. You'll never bring that footage forward, and you'll never show your viewer, and you'll edit this clip out because I just made you look like the charlatan that you are.
No, we're going to
I never said that, and you won't find it. You'll find something close, but close doesn't count. I mean, it's totally different. And you will not find the quote that you said you found. And you won't even try, and you'll edit this out because you're a charlatan.
Correct it for me. What did you say?
I will not. I'm not going to do your job for you, Dan. You're going to have to come to the table a little bit more prepared.